Every morning, in cities across the world, millions of humans willingly enter a metal container. They stand very close to strangers. They do not speak to the strangers. They stare at their phones or at a fixed point in the middle distance, and they wait. It is, by any objective measure, one of the most extraordinary social experiments ever conducted. Nobody signed up for it. Nobody is particularly enjoying it. And yet, every morning, they return. The journey begins before the doors open. On the platform, a hierarchy forms instantly and without discussion. At the front stand the prepared. They arrived early. They know exactly where the doors will open. They have done this before. Many, many times before. Behind them, the hopeful. They arrived on time. They believe this will be enough. It will not be enough. At the back, the late. They are already at a full jog. They will not make it. They will make it by 2 seconds. They will board breathing heavily and make eye contact with nobody. It arrives. The doors open. The hierarchy collapses immediately into something that can only be described as every person for themselves. Inside, the carriage reveals a complex set of unwritten rules. The middle seat of a 3-seater has been empty since the previous stop. It will remain empty until the carriage is so full that someone has no choice. That person will sit down apologetically. The 2 people on either side will shift exactly 1 centimeter in opposite directions. And this is considered accommodation. At the pole, a man has positioned his entire back against it, not holding it. Leaning on it, fully, 6 people around him need to hold the pole. They hold the very edges instead, fingers at maximum extension. Nobody says anything. The man scrolls his phone peacefully. Near the doors, 3 people stand directly in front of the exit. They are not getting off at the next stop. They are not getting off for 4 more stops. They chose this position anyway. When people try to exit, they step aside briefly, then return to the exact same spot. Like a tide that goes out and immediately comes back, the ecosystem has its own acoustic landscape. There is the low hum of the engine, the rhythm of the tracks, the automated announcement that is always slightly too loud. And then there is Kevin. Kevin is playing a video on his phone without headphones. It is a cooking video, 40 seconds long. He has watched it 4 times. The carriage does not react visibly. The carriage reacts enormously on the inside. 3 people look up. They look back down. They turn their own music up. 1 person sighs. Kevin does not hear the sigh. Kevin is watching the cooking video a 5th time. At 8:34 a.m., everything stops. Not at a station. Between stations, a voice comes over the speaker. It says something about a signal failure or a passenger incident, or briefly, mysteriously, the weather. The words are unclear. The tone is apologetic, but not surprised. The carriage absorbs this information in silence. Someone checks their watch. Someone else checks their phone. A 3rd person stares at the ceiling as though the answer might be found there. 4 minutes pass. It moves again. No further explanation is given. None is expected. This is simply how it is. This is simply how it has always been. At the final stop, the ecosystem disperses. The prepared exit efficiently. They are already thinking about the return journey, the hopeful exit relieved. They were only 4 minutes late. This counts as a win. Kevin exits still watching his phone. A new video now, also without headphones. The man who leaned on the pole leaves without looking back. The pole, finally free, is held properly by nobody because everyone has already gone. By tomorrow morning, the platform will fill again. The same hierarchy will form. The middle seat will go untouched until it cannot. And somewhere on the platform, running at a full jog, the late will appear. They will make it by 2 seconds. They always make it by 2 seconds. Nobody knows how.